Hello eBay customers and YouTube people. This is my deck profile and my what I'm selling and pretty much how to play the deck. In the eBay thing I put this is the starting Vanguard. I personally like him. I play really weird at the deck. Everyone tells me to run him. So he's in your deck and he's in your pile of extra cards. So if you wanna put him in your deck, just switch him out and it will work perfectly fine either or, it doesn't matter. I like him. Alright, trigger lineup. Pretty much at the moment we're stuck with standard triggers because the deck has so little. I mean, we have the 4 draw triggers for the old dragon mages. We have the 4 demonic dragon nymph, whatever the hell heck her name. I don't know how to say her name, so it doesn't matter. We have 4 the yellow gem carbuncle. And we have 4 the malevolent djinn. Now, also in the extra cards I'm giving you 4 the stand trigger of Catherine, I think her name is. So, yeah, that is the trigger lineup. 8 criticals is a sweet spot, I guess, right now. I mean, people tell me why you run the 4 draws. You can run 4 stand, to beat people down. Personally, I don't like doing that because anyone knows who Kagero decks do is they rely on cards like, they don't rely on them, but they have cards like Death Scythe, and they have cards like the Bomber, and then they have Thunder Breaks, and they have Draconic Rebellion, so there's really just no point in being all wanting to beat you in fast. I mean, the deck, if you actually know how to play your deck and you're actually getting good draws, you're doing your job, and I'm very conservative with the deck. So, pretty much, in late game, I will win, or early game, I'll win, because I'll be taking damage, and their effects will be going off. I run 4 Red River Dragoons. I run 4 of the Wyvern Guard Golds. I will always run 4 of them. I think they're just the coolest looking thing in the world. Like, the artwork on that is amazing. Anyway, 4 Desert Gunner Reigns. I like him a lot because just the fact that you can intercept in this game with like these 10k people, and now that I think it's the new OTT level 1, all those Battle Sister people, though I think they're not that great. People say otherwise, so at least this way you have a defense and you can do something about it. Next is the 2 Photon Wyvern Bombers. Its effect is when this unit boosts a Vanguard, Narukami Vanguard, if the number of cards in your damage zone is 3 or more, the boosted unit gets plus 4,000 at the end of the battle. So, pretty much, you're just plussing, like I said, you're just taking damage early game, and by second turn, you just get all these things out. You have a hand, or third turn, you get your level 3 out, you have a hand, and you just, you win. So, that's pretty much my level 1 lineup. Level 2's, I run for the Draconic Death Scythe. I was running 3 of him, and one of the, I think it's the Shiden, 3 of him, and the Shiden, and I switched it so to 4. If you want to take one out and just run the Desert Gunner Shiden, go right ahead. Pretty much doesn't matter, it just means that you have one less thing to soul charge. The Demonic Dragon Berserker Gardener. You have to run him in this deck because, especially the way I run it with that, and with the what do you call it? Where are they? And with your Vermilion Kaisers and your Thunderbreak Dragons, you need to be able to flip over your counter blasts, because if you can't, then your effects are pretty much not doing anything. And I mean, it's got 9,000 attack, backed up by an 8,017, or backed up by 6,000, which will turn to 10,000 is 19. It's a nice place, especially after you get your triggers and it's the last person you attack with. You're gonna push through for damage, and you're just gonna also get a card flipped over. So, like I said, it's one of those things that you play your deck right, you'll know what's going on. Thunderstorm Dragon, I run 4 of. As you can see, they are all rare. Yay! I love rare cards. Pretty much standard 10k vanilla in the deck, just to sit chill there. This is where my deck is very weird. I was running 3 Thunderbreaks. I am now only running 2. I was finding that I was losing late game because of his. I didn't have anything to counterblast, and he would just be really small, and he'd only be at 15k, and it would only be if I had 4 damage, and sometimes I wouldn't have that 4 damage, and it would hurt. Sometimes I wouldn't show him, or I wouldn't show him, and then I'd be just like, or I would get them and without 4 damage, and it'd be pretty useless for me because I wouldn't be able to do anything that great. And 10,000 behind, it's 20,000. I mean, 20,000 or 18,000, sure, that's great and all, but I'd rather be comfortable with like a sweet spot. Say my Djinn. I mean, Djinn backed up by that alone is 22, or backed up by that is 2,400. I mean, it was a sweet spot for me, and it worked, and I've been comfortable with it ever since. Thunder breaks are just annoying, to say the least. Get plus 5,000 standard, new thing for limit break. If you think also you do, choose one of your opponent's grade 2 or lower rear guards and retire it. Pretty much same effect as, where the heck is he, Death Scythe? Same effect as Death Scythe. My level 2 or less rear guards and retire it. Pretty much same thing, but he's just a grade 3, so that's whatever. Now, the biggest mofo in the world is the Dragonic Kaiser Vermilion. He is an amazing card. His ability is that if you have Limit Break 4, Counterblast 3 until the end of this turn, the unit gets 2,000 and battles every unit in your opponent's front row in 1 attack. Your opponent will probably lose their entire front row right there. If they don't, they're gonna block stupid things, and it's just gonna hurt them even more. It just pretty much depends on how you play the deck, and once again, backed up by one of those two, you're talking at least 2,000. You're talking at least 19,000, or you're talking 23,000 with that ability at every one of their your opponent's front row. It will do a lot of collateral damage, and that's more or less what this deck is known for, in my opinion. It's known for just completely obliterating an opponent's field, and really quick. So, yeah, that's the deck. Once again, if the bidding is $230 or more, the Incendiate Lion Blanazel will be put in the pot. Guys, thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for bidding, and happy bidding and happy trails. Goodbye.